Good afternoon. I wanted to take just a couple of minutes and share with you some important things for us to consider before tomorrow. Just in case you don't want to look like this tomorrow morning, I would suggest you consider moving your clocks forward. And if you want to be precise, then set your alarm clock for 1:40 a.m. Wake up, set your clock forward an hour to 2:40 a.m. and then in 20 minutes later, it will then be 3 o'clock officially. Well, that may not be the way you want to do it. But regardless, be sure and set your clock forward. Another thing of importance is that tomorrow will be our last official day to receive our baby bottle offering for CareNet of the Treasure Coast. We are running considerably behind our last year's giving, but we just ask that if you have not yet contributed, you might consider doing that tomorrow. And talking about offerings, and that seems like something we've talked about quite a bit, our Miracle Sunday is coming up a week from tomorrow under the big tent for Spring Festival. And so people are already planning, people are already talking about it. I've had people that don't even come to church ask me about it. So be praying that God would honor His work through His people and their giving. That would be so important for our continued support of all that we do, in particular our mission programs that we support. On a sad note, most of you probably are now aware that Carol Clousing died suddenly this past week, and there is going to be a memorial service on Friday, March the 17th at 2 o'clock p.m. at the Treasure Coast Sea Winds Funeral Home. That's at 950 Southeast Monterey Road. If you take Ocean Drive around to Monterey Road and then go over the railroad tracks and up to the traffic light at US 1, continue straight through that traffic light past US 1 to the very next traffic light. And then if you will look over to your left, you'll see the funeral home. You'll go through that traffic light and immediately get in the turning lane to drive into the parking lot. I'm sure Louis and some of the children that will be there would love for you to come and share in that service. Additionally, let me remind you that you will be able to pick up any CDs of the Winter Bible Study series, either individual CDs or the complete set. They will be available at the fireplace before and after both of the services tomorrow. And speaking of tomorrow's service, we're finally going to get to preach this sermon. I've been sick this week, but it looks like my throat's coming back, and I'm looking forward to finally being able to preach this sermon from Genesis 45, Has God Earned Your Trust? Well, hope you've enjoyed this new little format. I'll look forward to some of your response to it, and we will, Lord willing, see you bright and early tomorrow morning.